Hello, and welcome back to the Enjoy English podcast. My name is Alex, and I am so happy you are here with me today. How are you doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're ready for a great episode. So, I want to ask you a question. A personal question. Have you ever felt that feeling? You know the one I'm talking about. You are in a situation, maybe at work, maybe with friends, and you need to speak English. And suddenly, your stomach feels strange. It feels like there's a little knot, a little ball of stress right in your stomach. Your heart starts to beat a little faster. You have a great idea in your head, a perfect sentence, but your mouth doesn't want to open. You're quiet. You wait. The moment passes. Does that sound familiar? That awkward pause? The fear of making a mistake? The worry that people will judge you? If you have ever felt this way, I want you to listen very, very carefully. You are not alone, and this episode is for you. Today, we are not just talking about grammar tips or vocabulary lists. No. Today is about something bigger. It's about a breakthrough. It's about finding your voice and your confidence. We are going to talk about why speaking English feels so hard sometimes, and we will share real practical strategies to change that. We're going to build a community right here where your confidence can finally grow tall and strong. So, get comfortable. Maybe get a cup of tea or coffee, and let's begin this journey together. We are going to talk about the confidence trap. We will unlock your voice with real strategies. We will look at the psychology of speaking, and we will learn how to build your own English world. Are you ready? Let's do it. You're not alone. The confidence trap. Okay, so first things first. Let's talk about this feeling, this fear. I call it the confidence trap. A trap is something that catches you and you can't get out. And sometimes our own minds can feel like a trap, right? We have these common anxieties. An anxiety is a strong feeling of worry. Let's name them. Let's put them on the table so we can look at them together. Number 1, the fear of making mistakes. This is the big one. The number 1 fear for almost every English learner in the world. We think, oh no, what if I use the wrong word? What if my grammar is bad? What if I say he go instead of he goes? We are so focused on being perfect that we forget the most important thing, communication. The goal is to share an idea, not to pass a grammar test. Imagine you say, yesterday I go to the cinema. Is it perfect grammar? No. But do I understand you? Yes. 100%. I know exactly what you mean. The communication was successful. But the fear of that small mistake can make us say nothing at all. That's the trap. Number 2, the fear of judgment. This is about other people. We worry. What will they think of me? Will they think I'm not smart? Will they laugh at my pronunciation? This is a very human feeling. We all want people to like us and respect us. But here is a secret. Most people are not judging you. Really. If someone is a native English speaker, they are usually just happy that you are speaking their language. They are often very impressed. And if the person is another English learner, they understand your struggle completely. They are probably feeling the same way. So, who is this big, scary judge? Most of the time, the judge is in our own head. We are our own biggest critics. Number 3. The fear of native speakers. Ooh, this is a special kind of fear, isn't it? They speak so fast. They use slang and idioms you've never heard before. It can feel like you are trying to play a game, but they know all the secret rules. It's intimidating. It can make you feel small. You listen, you try to understand, and when it's your turn to speak, your mind goes completely blank. All the English words you learned just disappear. Poof! Gone. Do any of these fears sound like your fears? Maybe one of them, maybe all of them. And because of these fears, we start to believe that confidence is something you have or you don't have. We look at other people who speak English well and we think, wow, they are so confident. I'm not a confident person. And I am here today to tell you that this is not true. This is the biggest and most important idea for you to take from this podcast. Ready? Confidence is not a personality trait. Confidence is a skill. Let me say that again. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is a skill you can build. It is like learning to cook, or learning to drive a car, or learning to play the guitar. At first, it's difficult. You make mistakes. Maybe you burn the rice. Maybe you can't play a song. But you practice. You learn a little bit every day. And slowly, step by step, you get better. You start to feel more comfortable. You start to feel confident. Speaking English is exactly the same. You build your confidence with practice. Small, simple, easy practice. You build it with good strategies. You build it with small successes. And that is what we are going to talk about today. And one last thing for this part. I want you to think about how many people are learning English in the world. It's not a few thousand. It's not even a few million. The number is more than 1 billion people. 1 billion. That's a 1 with 9 zeros after it. You are part of a global community, a huge, amazing, wonderful family of people who are on the same journey as you. In Japan, in Brazil, in Spain, in Russia, in Germany, in Thailand, everywhere. Right now, there is someone who feels the exact same way you do. They are excited to learn, but they are also a little bit scared. When you remember this, it can help you feel less alone. Your struggle is a shared struggle. Your journey is a shared journey. And your success can be a shared success. So let's leave that confidence trap behind. We have the key. The key is knowing that confidence is a skill, and we are all in this together. Part 2. Unlocking your voice. Practical strategies. Okay, so we've talked about the problem, the fear, the confidence trap. Now, let's get to the good part. Let's get practical. How do we start building this skill of confidence? I have 3 amazing, simple, and powerful strategies for you. We're going to unlock your voice. Strategy number 1, the low-stakes conversation. What does low stakes mean? A stake is like a risk, so high stakes is high risk. For example, a job interview in English is a high-stakes conversation. A big presentation for your company is a high-stakes conversation. The pressure is high. A low-stakes conversation is the opposite. It's a low-risk conversation. There is no pressure. If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. Nothing bad will happen. These conversations are the perfect place to practice. They are your new best friend. So, what is a low-stakes conversation? I'll give you some examples. Buying a coffee. You go into a coffee shop. You only need to say a few words. Hello, a large latte, please. To take away. Thank you. That's it. The person at the counter is busy. They are not giving you a grammar test. They just need to know what coffee you want. It's a perfect, short, low-stakes practice. Asking for directions. You can go to a tourist area in your city and ask someone, "Excuse me, where is the train station?" They tell you, you say thank you, and you walk away. You will probably never see that person again. No pressure at all. Using a language app or a bot. There are many apps now where you can talk to an AI, an artificial intelligence. You can have a conversation with a robot. A robot will never, ever judge you. You can make 100 mistakes, and the robot doesn't care. It's a safe space to just try speaking. Talking to your pet. Yes, I'm serious. Talk to your dog, your cat, your fish. Tell them about your day in English. Hello, Sparky. Today was a good day. I went to work, and then I bought some nice food for you. It feels a little silly at first, but it gets your mouth used to making English sounds, and your pet will love the attention. The goal of the low-stakes conversation is to start small and safe. You have a successful, small conversation. You feel good. Your brain thinks, "Hey, I did it. That wasn't so bad." And that feeling gives you the confidence to try something a little bigger next time. Strategy number 2. Active listening. This might sound strange. You might think, "Alex, I want to improve my speaking, not my listening." But I promise you, they are connected. They are like two hands that work together. How does hearing better help you speak better? Think about it. When you listen to English, you are not just hearing words. You are absorbing the language. You are learning the rhythm, the music of the language. You hear how people connect words. For example, we don't say, "What are you doing?" We say, "What you doin'?" You learn this music by listening. You also learn vocabulary and phrases in context. You might read the phrasal verb "to look forward to" in a book, but when you hear someone on a podcast say, "I'm really looking forward to the weekend," you understand the feeling and the situation. It sticks in your mind better. So, how can you practice active listening? Active is the important word here. It's not just having the TV on in the background. It's listening with a purpose. Listen to this podcast. When you listen, don't just hear the words. Notice how I ask questions. Notice the simple sentences I use. Maybe write down 1 or 2 new phrases you like. Find a YouTuber you like. Find someone who speaks clearly and talks about a topic you are interested in. Maybe gaming, or cooking, or travel. Watch a 5-minute video every day. The first time, just watch and enjoy. The second time, watch with subtitles in English. Pause the video and repeat some of the sentences. Listen to songs. Music is fantastic for learning language. Find an English song you love. Look up the lyrics, the words of the song. Listen and read at the same time. Then try to sing along. It's great for your pronunciation. Active listening fills your brain with good, natural English. It's like putting good fuel in your car. When it's time to speak, your brain has more resources, more examples to use. So, become an active listener and you will see a big change in your speaking. Strategy number 3. The power of scripting. What is a script? A script is the text for a movie or a play. The actors read the script, so they know what to say. You can do this for your own life. Scripting your thoughts is like making a small, simple plan before you speak. It's not about memorizing a long speech. It's about preparing a few key phrases for a situation you know is coming. This takes away the fear of having a blank mind. It gives you a starting point. Let's imagine some situations. Situation: you are going to a restaurant with friends. Before you go, take 2 minutes. Think. What will you need to say? Okay, first you will greet your friends. Hey guys, how are you? Then you will order food. You can look at the menu online before you go. You decide you want the chicken, so you prepare your sentence. I'd like the grilled chicken, please. What else? Maybe you will need to ask for the bill. You prepare. Excuse me, could we have the bill, please? Just having these 3 or 4 sentences ready in your mind makes the whole experience less stressful. You feel prepared. Situation: you have a meeting at work tomorrow. You know you will have to give a short update on your project. Don't wait for the meeting to think of the words. The night before, write down 3 main points. For example, 1. We finished the report. 2. Everything is on schedule. 3. The client is happy. You can practice saying these sentences a few times. In the meeting, you don't have to think from zero. You have your script. You can say your sentences clearly and confidently. Scripting is your secret weapon. It's preparation. It makes you feel in control. You are not waiting for English to happen to you. You are deciding what you want to say. Try it for the next English-speaking situation in your life. It works. So, those are our 3 practical strategies. Start with low-stakes conversations. Become an active listener and use the power of scripting. These are your tools to start building your confidence skill. Part 3. Beyond Grammar: The Psychology of Speaking. We have our practical tools, but speaking a language is not just about your mouth and your ears. It's also about your brain, your mindset, the way you think about things. This is the psychology of speaking. If we can change our thinking, we can change our experience. Let's talk about 3 big ideas to change your mindset. Mindset shift number 1. Reframe your mistakes. What does reframe mean? It means to change the way you see something. Imagine you have a picture of a sad face. If you put a beautiful, happy, golden frame around it, the picture looks different. You are reframing it. We need to do this with our mistakes. Right now, you probably see a mistake as a failure, a red X on a test, something bad. I want you to take that idea and throw it in the trash. From today, a mistake is not a failure. A mistake is a learning opportunity. A mistake is proof that you are trying. A mistake is your friend. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby stands up and falls down, stands up and falls down, again and again. Does the parent say, "Oh, you are a terrible walker, so many mistakes, stop trying"? No, of course not. The parent says, "Good job! You are trying so hard. Come on, you can do it." Every time the baby falls, its muscles get a little stronger. Its balance gets a little better. The falls are a necessary part of learning. Your English mistakes are your falls. Every time you use the wrong word or the wrong tense, and someone corrects you or you correct yourself, your English brain gets a little stronger. You learn something new. So when you make a mistake, I want you to change your internal voice. Instead of saying, "Oh no, I'm so stupid," I want you to say, "Oh, interesting, a mistake. What can I learn from this?" Celebrate your mistakes. It sounds crazy, but it works. A mistake means you were brave enough to speak, and that is a victory. Mindset shift number 2. Use visualization. This is a powerful technique that athletes and top performers use, and you can use it too. Visualization is the practice of creating a detailed picture in your mind. You imagine a future event, but you imagine it going perfectly. So here's what I want you to do. Find a quiet place for 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Now, imagine a situation where you want to speak English with confidence. Maybe it's a conversation with a native speaker friend. Don't just think about it, see it. See the room. See the other person's face. See them smiling. Now hear it. Hear yourself speaking English. Your voice is clear and calm. You are finding the words you need. You are not perfect, but you are communicating well. You are asking questions. You are telling a little story. Now feel it. How do you feel in this visualization? You feel relaxed. You feel proud. You feel happy. You feel confident. Stay with this image and this feeling for a few minutes. Why does this work? Because your brain often doesn't know the difference between a very strong, real feeling imagination and reality. When you do this, you are training your brain for success. You are creating a positive memory of a future event. So when the real situation happens, your brain thinks, "Oh, I've been here before. I know how to do this. This feels good." It reduces anxiety and builds a belief in your own ability. Try it before your next low-stakes conversation. You will be surprised. Mindset shift number 3. Embrace your accent. This is a big one. So many learners worry, "My accent is so strong. I don't sound like a native speaker." Let's be very clear about something. Your accent is not a problem. Your accent is part of your identity. It is part of your unique voice. It tells the story of where you come from, and that is a beautiful thing. Is there one correct English accent? Absolutely not. Think about it. People in London, in Texas, in Sydney, in Dublin, in Toronto, in Cape Town, they all speak English, and they all have very different accents. Is one of them wrong? No. They are all just different. The goal is not to lose your accent. The goal is to be clear. The goal is to have good pronunciation so people can understand you. You can work on difficult sounds. For example, many people have trouble with the TH sound in three or the. You can practice that. That is pronunciation. But the music of your voice, your natural rhythm, that is your accent. Embrace it. Own it. It makes you interesting. When you stop worrying about your accent, a lot of your speaking anxiety will disappear. Your voice is your voice. Be proud of it. So, reframe mistakes as friends. Visualize your success and embrace your beautiful accent. These psychological shifts will make your speaking journey much more joyful and much more successful. Part 4. Building your English ecosystem. Okay, we have our strategies. We have our new mindset. Now we need a place to practice. We need to build an environment, a world of English around us. I call this your English ecosystem. An ecosystem is a system where everything works together. We need to create a system for your English to live and grow. You don't need to move to an English-speaking country to do this. You can build this ecosystem right where you are, from your own home. Here's how. First, find your speaking partners. Speaking is a social activity. You need other people. But where do you find them? Online communities and language exchange apps. There are so many amazing tools today. You can find apps that connect you with another person who wants to learn your language. So, for example, if you are from Italy, you can find an English speaker who wants to learn Italian. You can talk for 15 minutes in English and then 15 minutes in Italian. It's a perfect exchange. You are both learners. You are both a little nervous. It's a very supportive environment. There are also many Facebook groups or online forums for English learners. You can find people there to chat with. Find a study buddy. Do you have a friend who is also learning English? A colleague? A family member? Make a plan. Decide to meet for coffee once a week and only speak English for 30 minutes. Or send each other voice messages in English every day. A partner helps you stay motivated. You can support each other. The key is to find someone. Don't wait. Go online today, after this podcast, and look for just one person to connect with. Second, create immersion at home. Immersion means surrounding yourself with the language. It's about making English a normal part of your daily life. Again, start small. Don't try to change everything in one day. Here are some easy ideas. Change your phone's language to English. This is a simple but powerful trick. You see English words every single time you look at your phone. You will learn words like settings, missed call, and message very quickly. Use your entertainment time. Do you like watching TV shows or movies online? Watch them in English. At first, you can use subtitles in your own language. Then, when you feel more comfortable, change the subtitles to English. It's amazing practice. Listen to English. When you are cleaning your house, cooking dinner, or driving your car, have something in English playing in the background. It can be a podcast, like this one, an English radio station, or an audiobook. You might not understand everything, but you are still absorbing the language. Write a little every day. Get a notebook and start an English journal. You don't need to write a long essay, just 1 or 2 sentences a day. Today was a sunny day. I had a meeting at work. I ate pizza for dinner. That's it. This helps you start thinking in English. All these small things add up. They create an environment where English is not a strange, foreign thing. It's just normal. It's part of your day. Third, set realistic, achievable goals. This is so important for staying motivated. Often, we set goals that are too big. We say, I want to be fluent in English. But what does fluent even mean? It's a huge, scary goal. And when we don't reach it quickly, we feel like a failure, and we want to stop. So, we need to break it down. We need small, specific, achievable goals. A good goal is something you can do today or this week. A bad goal, I will learn English. Too big. A good goal, this week, I will have 1 5-minute conversation on a language exchange app. Specific and achievable. A bad goal, I will learn all the phrasal verbs. Impossible. A good goal, today I will learn 1 new phrasal verb with get and write a sentence with it. Small and specific. A bad goal, I will understand every word in a movie. Too much pressure. A good goal, tonight I will watch a 10-minute YouTube video in English and try to understand the main idea. Realistic. Every time you achieve one of these small goals, you get a little victory. It feels good. It builds momentum. It makes you want to keep going. So after this podcast, I want you to take a piece of paper and write down 1 small, achievable English goal for this week. Just 1. Your ecosystem is your personal English gym. Finding partners is your workout buddy. Immersion is your equipment. And your realistic goals are your workout plan. Build it, and your English confidence will grow stronger every single day. Your next confident conversation starts now. We have covered so much today. We've talked about the confidence trap and how you are not alone. We've shared practical strategies like low-stakes conversations, active listening, and scripting. We've talked about the power of your mindset, reframing mistakes, visualizing success, and embracing your accent. And we've learned how to build our own English ecosystem. It's a lot of information, I know, but the main message, the most important idea, is simple. You can do this. Confidence in speaking English is not for a special group of talented people. It is for you. It is a skill you can build step by step, day by day. It is a journey. And a journey is not about reaching the destination tomorrow. It's about enjoying the walk. It's about continuous improvement, not sudden perfection. So, I have a challenge for you, a very small challenge. Your next confident conversation doesn't have to be a big, important one. It can be very, very small. Your challenge is to take one small speaking step in the next 24 hours. Just one. It can be one of the low-stakes conversations we talked about. Say, "Hello, have a nice day," in English to the person at the supermarket. Send a one-sentence voice message in English to a friend. Go to a translation website and just say one English sentence out loud to yourself. Anything. Just one small, brave action. And that brings us to the end of our episode. But it's the beginning of your next step. The journey is ongoing, and the most important part of it is community. It's knowing that we are all on this path together. So my final request to you is this. Go to the comment section for this podcast, and I want you to share something. Share one of your struggles. What is the hardest thing for you about speaking English? Or share a small triumph, a small success you had. Did you try a low-stakes conversation? Tell us about it. Let's read each other's stories. Let's encourage each other. Let's build this amazing, supportive community of English enjoyers together. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I believe in you. I know you have it inside you to unlock your voice and share your amazing ideas with the world. This has been the Enjoy English podcast with your host, Alex. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and most of all, enjoy English. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye for now.